It'd definitely be a job, like a whole, like you could probably quit your job with what you're teaching. Absolutely. Like, it's one thing that it's like this huge mystique about e-com that it's like, oh, it's the holy land. Like you can just put a product up online and people are going to flock to it and buy it. And it's totally bogus. And most e-com store owners realize that once they actually get into it, that it's like just the wild, wild west. And there's really a bunch of snake oil out there, I'll say. And what you guys have is far from that. It's highly actionable, like literally. And before we created the lookalike audience, or before I learned about creating the lookalike audience, I was getting probably about an average of 40 cents and above per click. And once the lookalike audience was created, we got that down to about 12 cents per click, which is totally absurd to me. I've gotten more traffic than I've ever gotten on my store. So like I actually, something I've been working on for so long is just getting into the primary inbox and email. And after we went through our second brainstorming session, I got my very first email into the primary, and I was like a party, literally. It was literally like a party. I was like, wow, this is amazing. This changes everything. I'm finally in the primary box now. So yeah,
wow.
Absolutely. The most valuable thing, that's like, I don't know, asking somebody what's their favorite child. I really don't know. Everything was really impactful, no pun intended. The impact method, just learning how to retarget. I learned how to retarget. That's something that's totally escaped me. You introduced me to the engagement audience, which is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I was always under the impression that Facebook people weren't trying to buy anything until you introduced me to this analytic that showed me how many people were actually watching the entirety of my video, and actually found out that that's a pretty large amount. So I'm actually working on building that out right now. So hopefully we'll have another testimonial at some point in the future. Yeah, it's super exciting. The level of knowledge and value that has been added to my own e-com journey just in 2 brainstorming sessions, for real. Like, it's amazing. Forever thankful for that. If you want to really break free, it's priceless. There's no real price tag. It's really just what you would want to invest in it. Like, it's, if I had $10,000, people paid $40,000 for school, and then they don't have a job when they come out. So this is literally teaching you how to find your hot audience, your niche, target them and keep them coming back. Like, the college is so pumped up, right? And this, you can literally see results. Like, if you got a college degree, you couldn't go out the next day and see results from your college degree. So this is, in my opinion, better than college. I mean, there's so much other stuff about college that we could talk about, but this is way better than college. Awesome. Well, I would absolutely recommend, like, a couple of my friends are in e-com and they don't have any success. Like, the majority, well, I don't want to generalize. I don't know if the majority of people are or not, but I feel like the majority of people who get into e-commerce are not being very successful because, they really got in because it's the mystique, like, I can do this, like, get rich quick. And I think that anybody, like, I would recommend this to everybody who has an e-com store. Like, literally, I've been through plenty of e-com, like, tutorials and master classes, and it seems like it's all just, like I said, snake oil. They don't really tell you how to get the traffic for cheap, how to find your like personalized engagement list that, it's for you. They're raving for your product already. The impact method that was presented to me is genius, like, point blank period, genius. it makes sense. Every step makes perfect sense, like why it would work and why it has to go in this order. And I'm literally like, I guess I'm like bursting at the seams to, because like I said, there's just so much that's encompassed in it. Like, we got the conference call, and then I had to get all these other different aspects to build the machine, because you have to build the foundation before your house can stand. So, I would recommend it to everybody who really wants to build an e-com store, like it to be sustainable for the future. Well, truly, I mean, this is, you're in front of me, but I've never had a mentor in e-com who I truly felt like they actually cared about my success. Like, it seems like other people are just like, all right, I want your money, and where's the check? Like, and you actually gave me value, like real value, before you even discussed like what I had to do to get into the program. So I really appreciated that. Like, in terms of value, I've never gotten that in our 2 sessions, 2 consultation phone brainstorming sessions. I got more than I got in like thousands of dollars of e-com store, like courses. Like, I bought these courses, thousands of dollars worth of courses. So it's definitely worth it. It taught me amazing techniques of how to actually engage my targeted audience that I'm really want to deliver to, not find some product and sell it and then they're gone forever. Like, to build a brand, really, to build your tribe.